to the supporters of channel member Jeremy Mail. So I resigned yesterday then. I've decided that's not an overreaction. It's going to be fine. There was logic behind it. We had over 2 years at Precision. I was never once put up for a coaching badge, so I wasn't progressing in my coaching badges. We never finished above mid-table, so my reputation wasn't improving. We would have just carried on treading water forever. So we're going to test ourselves somewhere else. The job hunt begins. We still have all the same leagues loaded that we had at the start of the saves. That's the top 10 divisions in both Africa and Asia. So we could end up in any one of these nations. Let the job hunt begin. And just to clarify exactly what we're working with after 2 years at Precision, I've now got some basic Arabic. Sabri Lamouchi really doesn't like me, and I don't know why. That seems a little harsh. I've got extensive knowledge of both England and the United Arab Emirates, and apparently I'm known for signing high reputation players. I don't remember any high reputation players. A lot of this stuff seems to be much higher than it was at the start. So although I haven't been able to do any of the coaching badges, as you can see, we are starting to build up some attributes. And there is a club that want us, Al Taiwoon. How do we click on them? Can I not? Is that not a no? I mean, phenomenal. Can't click on them. Can't. Right. Let's see what jobs are they on here. No. They're assistant manager jobs. So manager jobs, presumably they're going to be here somewhere. They're the division above. Imagine if I failed upwards. I'd be all about failing upwards. I like the sound of that. So these are the jobs that are currently available. They're all in the UAE. That can't be right. All nations, please. These are the jobs that are currently available. Apply all. And then we'll go on holiday and we'll see what we get. I mean, there's some of them that have immediately said no, including Precision. I probably didn't need to apply for Precision. But as usual, let's mark all these as red. We know what they all are. And we'll go on holiday, apply for any clubs, and we'll come back as soon as I have an interview, which sometimes this happens and you get an interview straight away. This is why we left, because last summer, applied all, didn't get a single interview because I was in a job. Whereas now, no job, and we've immediately got some interviews. The first one is with Wydad Sportif de Hammer in Tunisia, and the other one is with Club Sportif de Bir El Hafi, also in Tunisia. So 2 jobs in Tunisia. I'm up for the move to Tunisia. We'll just, we'll change continents. Why not? My basic Arabic will be very handy as well. So that's probably not the end of the world. If we have a look, no, that's not what we're trying to look at. We're trying to look at the league structure. So it's an amateur league with multiple groups that I guess then has some kind of playoff that goes up into a professional league with multiple groups. And then a top division that only has 6 teams in. What a this might be fun. Let's go to the interview. Yasin, hello, how are you doing? Yes, we're very happy to be here. Some reservations about the fact you've never managed in this country. But I can speak Arabic, basically. Do you think it's a positive or a negative that you've thus far managed just one team? I have shown tremendous loyalty. Yes, I've earned an opportunity for a club of this stature. You develop a reputation for applying for other jobs while still employed. Yeah, that was a mistake last summer. Why I'm exploring my options. Yeah, I'm very comfortable. See, this is the question that I'm always very happy to answer. Yes, I'm very comfortable managing a team in considerable financial trouble. I will do nothing to help them out of that financial trouble, but I am comfortable, which is directly what you are asking. So yes. What makes you the ideal candidate? My boyish good looks and my managerial acumen. Yes, I can start straight away. I assume the season is still going. As part of the recruitment process, yeah, I don't need to bring in staff. So at this club, they would be looking for me to be competitive in the cup and start repairing the club's financial damage and then mid-table finishes. I can do that. That all seems pretty straightforward to me. And then we'll go along to the other one as well, also in Tunisia. So it's going to be same answers. Yeah, I'm loyal. Yeah, all this opportunity. Yeah, all this is good. What's this? Can you explain? Yeah, options. Very comfortable. Okay, here we go. Don't need to make changes. And you are looking for avoid relegation. So the other club, a little bit more ambitious. And now we will just jump back on holiday and continue applying for jobs and waiting for interviews to come in. And hopefully we'll have some options presented to us in the very near future. There's many more clubs sacking their managers, and we have another interview. Nathaniel Boys FC in Nigeria, who are a semi-professional club. They play at the Nathaniel Boys Stadium. And if we have a look at the league structure in Nigeria, again, lots of groups at that level. How far from the top are we? Lots of groups at that level. And then you get to the National League. Okay, so it's basically a third division, but with a big group structure. So yeah, we'll come up. I don't need to show you all the interviews. I'm answering them all the same way. I'm not even reading them. So if there are any different questions, I'm definitely going to get the answers wrong. Yeah, all this is good. I kind of just want to see what your ambition level is. So again, repairing financial damage and then mid-table. That all seems very doable. And it looks like we have our first job offer, as with when we ended up at Precision. We are going to delay them a couple of times and just make sure we get all of our options available to us before accepting one. But at least we know we're going to be walking into another job. So there's a few jobs that were unsuccessful. We do have another interview. Samut, Songkhram in Thailand. So this would be something a little bit different. I've never managed in Thailand before. To be fair, I've never managed in Tunisia or Nigeria either. But this would get us, it would keep us in Asia, but move us over to the other bit. Right, we're just going to keep saying hello. You know what's going to happen in this now. I'll meet you at the job offer. So my job offer from Bir Al Hafi, £230 a week. This is the one that are, so they're in Group D. They are rock bottom of it. Oh my God. They've lost every game. They have lost every... they've just not won a game. They have drawn 8 of them, so they're not that bad. They are pretty bad, though, but I don't think there's any relegation. So managing in a league with no relegation is quite appealing. We're definitely going to delay, because I think we could probably do better than a team that hasn't won a game all season. I would like to think. Of course, that does mean the clock is now ticking. We have 2 weeks from that first job offer because we can delay twice. So by middle of May, we will have our new job in place. But we have another interview at the Nigeria Air Force Rockets. So I'll do that interview in a second. But we also have an approach from Nathaniel Boys, who were the team in Nigeria. And they're a mid-table-ish team, but they're offering me very little money, £80 a week. We're going to delay that one. And then we've also got WS Hammer, who are also rubbish in their leagues. At the moment, I'm leaning towards the Nigerian team because the 2 Tunisian ones are rock bottom of their groups and amateur, whereas Nathaniel Boys are semi-pro and mid-table. So that's quite appealing. NAF Rockets, also mid-table and semi-pro. So Nigeria is looking more tempting than Tunisia at the moment. 2 more job interviews. First one is at ES Barouja in Algeria. Rubbish, and they might even get relegated. So this one is probably a non-starter. And then we've got Al Mozambique, who are in Saudi Arabia and are also not very good. I mean, we'll go to both of the interviews. Obviously, we'll go to the interviews. Right, well, we've just had basically every person who works in Egypt retire from their jobs, which is absolutely bananas. But the amount of jobs that have just become available in Egypt, from there, look how far we have to scroll. The whole of we might end up in Egypt here. For now, we have had an offer from Samut Songkhram in Thailand, who are actually offering me a very generous wage and, real wage budget. This lot are in the lead at the moment, for sure. We're going to delay them, but that is very tempting. And then we've got an interview with another team in Nigeria, so I'll head to that. But we have a new front runner. We may be off to Thailand, or we may be off to Algeria, because I've just been offered £900 a week to go to this lot, which, I mean, paying me that and then having a club wage budget of that seems a little silly. So I think I'm less interested in that than the Thai club, but they'll get delayed like everyone else does. And then NAF Rockets, I mean, I'm fairly confident I'm not going to go to that club when the other ones are on the table, but we'll keep the applications going in. And now we have another job offer. This is from Al Mazamia in Saudi Arabia, so we'll delay that one. And we've got an interview with Chinat United, also in Thailand. So another opportunity to maybe head to Thailand. There's your job offer from Bir El Hathi, who are in Tunisia. Got so many offers on the table now. And no new interviews right now. Where's all these Egyptian interviews I was expecting? Well, here's another Algerian one. We also have another Algerian one and another Thai one. And this one is another one from Thailand. And I didn't get the job there, so more interviews to do. No more job offers yet, though. Another job interview. This one again in Thailand, and another job offer. This is from a team in Nigeria, Emidinho, who, I mean, there's some good money floating around in Nigeria, it seems. Right, so these are some of the early offers coming back round again, and a week has expired, and I think I can turn these ones down. I know I'm not going to Nathaniel Boys because there's just not enough money. So we can walk away from that one. I see this one, they're offering me a lot of money, but that concerns me. The fact they're offering me half of that, yeah, we're walking away from that one as well. We're starting to thin the herd. So 2 more interviews. This one is at Krung Khao in Thailand, and we've also got one at Traf Maptafut, also in Thailand. I think we might be going to Thailand. There's so many jobs coming up in Thailand. Right, we've got a bunch of clubs approaching me here. I can't remember which ones I've had before and which ones are new. This one's quite tempting. Certainly a decent sized wage budget, decent salary for me. Union Sportif Chawa in Algeria. They're in League 2 East, which they have been relegated from it. So is there a division below that? Yes. So we'd be relegated down to the division below, and I guess expected to be favourites to come back up again. That one is tempting. We'll delay that one. And then we've got this one, which I think we can just turn down. Again, that ratio doesn't sit well with me. Less tempted by that. We've got Prot, who are in Thailand. And I mean, that's a juicy transfer budget, but a pathetic wage budget. So I think we turn that down. This one is amateur. We don't want amateur. We turn that down. And then this one, Chinat United in Thailand, they're bottom. We've got better clubs than ones that are currently bottom, so we can walk away from that one as well. We are definitely starting to narrow this down to a few options. This is the one that I think I'm leaning towards at the moment. This is what has got to be beaten. Samut Songkhram in the Thai league. Obviously, the one problem is if they get relegated this season. But it is still early in the season. I'd be joining it partway through. And to be honest, there's an amateur league below it. So even if they get relegated, I would still be able to manage them. I don't get an auto sacking for a relegation, but huge wage budget, huge transfer budget, big wage for me. We're going to delay it one more time. And then that is our deadline now. We need a better job than that by the 17th of May, or else we're off to Thailand. And some of these are quite tempting, but again, this one, the ratio is all wrong. We're wasting so much money on my salary. This one, if we didn't have a better offer in Thailand, we'd go there. But I think we walk away, and I think we are very much narrowing this down now to the one job in Thailand that there's other clubs are running out of time to better. That one's an easy decline, so we walk away from that one. And again, a very easy decline. I mean, see this one, it's still a massive step up from the job I was in, but we know there's a better option in Thailand, so we walk away from that. And they're not even offering me money. No, you're all right. Thanks. I can't work for free. The ratio's all wrong again here. We walk away from that one, which brings us back round again to this. So I mean, that one is a close second. We could have gone to Algeria because that's decent. That's better though. They're 13th, so they're the team that are already relegated in Algeria, and then we've got the team that might be relegated in Thailand, but I might have an opportunity to save them with the money I'm going to be given. If we do the same thing we did when we decided to go to Precision and just compare the leagues, so the Thai League 3 is 39th on competition reputation in Asia. I mean, it's not going to be a direct comparison because this is Africa. The 13th best league in Africa. I mean, but they've been relegated from it. So where is the league below? That then becomes the 46th biggest league in Africa. So we're going to Thailand, everybody. Samut, Songkhram. They've got an Algerian there. So yeah, get a little bit of both. Start negotiations. Hi, guys. A 7-month contract, £700 a week. I'll take it. That is a considerable pay rise. Yes. Yes, please. Welcome to Thailand. Oh, nice kits. Samut Songkhram have today confirmed the appointment of Kevin Chapman as the club's new manager. Forget your eyebrows being raised. I'm delighted to be here. So the media thought we were going to finish 9th. We're currently 10th, I think. Confirmation that we have got the transfer budget and wage budget sat there. Oh, God. They play a box. We're fixing that. We ain't doing that again. I've had 2 years of trauma with that nonsense. So they want me to avoid relegation every year and grow the club's reputation. I can avoid relegation. They want attacking, possession-based, high-tempo football. A gegenpress, you say. And they want me to use the club's youth system. I want to use the club's money. We'll have our meetings once a month. And obviously, I don't want to meet the media. I speak no Thai. What I am checking is that this stuff is all legit. I mean, they are currently spending a lot of it. And I can't move any more around. So I'm not going to be able to bring in a whole load of players. But that is encouraging that this is a real football club. There's actual money here. And actual players. This is our best player. Yun Sukyu. Okay, Sukyu. Excellent. He's a real boy. And he's pretty good. I mean, look how much he's earning. Goodness. I've heard of the Pohang Steelers. He used to play for them. We've got some actual real boys. Oh. How is this team not really good? There's potential. We are going to have... I mean, I'm never going to learn to play the names. Play the names, say the names. But there's some good players here. The media think we should be mid-table. We're nowhere near. We're in rotten form. Yeeks. We are in rotten form. I need to turn things around fast. First game in 5 days. And it looks like it's a local derby. Are we Samut as well? Yeah, there's 2 Samuts. It's our local derby. I mean, it's not showing us a local derby. It's definitely a local derby. And that'll be tomorrow's episode. I have got to learn to say Thai names very quickly. If you've enjoyed that, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. And thank you very much for watching.